And yes, everything should be running smoothly today. So I just cleaned the camera. We're gonna get started right about now. Hello everybody! Welcome to another edition of Lunchbreak. Yes, I didn't get to do my spiel last week, but you got an exclusive spiel from my wife Melissa, who actually introduced everybody to Lunchbreak. And maybe I should cut that and just use that in all the episodes or something like that, right? So thank you everybody for joining Lunchbreak once again. We're here. I'm gonna put you here. Well, I'm here. Because I'm afraid of dropping it. Thank you for joining Lunch Break. I'm your host, Christian Knight. Of course, as you see, this is open now because we need some cool air because it's really hot. But yes, we are celebrating episode 89, people. Holy crap. We're almost to the hundreds. Almost. And we have Jordan and James who are on the live already. So we should have a smooth transition today, or a smooth transmission, not transition. Why am I trying to transfer? I don't know. That makes no sense to me. But yes, anyway, thank you everybody for joining us for another episode of Lunch Break, the show that brings you the many foods you can make during your break at lunch. But we are still bringing you quarantine special edition. So think about that. There's a lot of things you can do if you're at work. Not at the moment, but you might have to do some prep work at home to bring it with you to work for a break. I mean, you can do most of the steps at home if you wanted to, and then just bring it home and do the rest therapy if you can. Mind you, some people can't anymore. But anyway, I digress. So on today's episode, and by the way, before I go into saying what today's episode is, thank you everybody for staying safe, for me to be able to see you guys for another day. Hope y'all doing well and literally taking care of precautions to make sure nothing is happening to you or your family or anybody else. You know, and we thank all those people who are doing their due diligence of staying safe, maintaining cautiousness, and doing what they have to do. Because listen, we all should be here for the next day and tomorrow, and I want to do the same. So, okay. So anyway, on today's episode, we are doing cheesy ground turkey quesadilla CK style. Because I'm going to show you a hack on doing quesadillas. Now normally when you do quesadillas, you put one flat surface, put whatever the F you want in the middle, and then put another flour tortilla on top, and then boom, cook it, you got yourself a quesadilla. But I'm going to show you a way to do the quesadillas as a pocket that resembles like crepes, because it is much easier to do than having to cut into a quesadilla, because everything just spills out from the sides. And I'm not a person that likes messiness. I'm going to show you a very interesting way of doing this. So yes, so mind you on that. So that's what we're doing today. And a bit of knowledge drop, which is going to blow your mind on the second tidbit that I tell you. The first one maybe not, because mostly everybody knows about it. But the second one blew my mind, because it's like, what? So, mind you, quesadillas, its origins are actually from colonial Mexico. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows it's from Mexico. You know, so the quesadilla as a food has changed and evolved over many years, and many people have experimented and done different variations with it. Everybody knows that. Steak, chicken, vegan, everything. Quesadilla flour, corn tortilla flour, any type of way, they've done many different variations, and everybody knows that. There's many different tortillas out there. There's many different variations of putting whatever it is you want to eat in the quesadilla. So that it literally is up to the person who's making it. And then quesadillas are also frequently sold in Mexican restaurants all over the world, and in many different areas and many different restaurants. That's the first tidbit. Let's put that one to the side. Now this one is the one that blew my mind. I was like, what? So, quesadilla actually literally means little cheesy thing. But that's not what blew my mind, right? So, quesadillas originated in the northern and central Mexico in the 16th century, right? With me so far? But, here's the spiel now. So, they originally first were made with corn tortillas and were already popular among the Aztec people. But did you know, right, that they used to stuff it with squash and pumpkin and then baked it in the clay oven, and actually it was served as a dessert. As a dessert. What? It literally, the first origins of a quesadillas was literally first a dessert. It was a treat. So the treat of dessert became something else when someone, don't say James, don't laugh, when someone stuck meat into it. There's no other way to say it. But that's what ended up happening. So the original dessert of the Aztecs turned into a dish that had stuff in it. I'm not gonna say it again. But yeah, that's basically what quesadilla came about, a little cheesy thing. So it wasn't cheesy before, it was a dessert. Yeah. Can't move that. But yeah, so that's what it was. So now, without further ado, let's get on to what we're doing today. So we're gonna be making ground turkey quesadillas for those who are just tuning in. And the first thing I'm gonna do is wash my hands, because that's what you should always do. Okay, you should always do that. I'm gonna point you guys this way. Yes, cleanliness is very, very, very important. It is. So, I'm going to take my pot here that I've washed already, turn on our heat, and mind you, like I said, you can do this also at home. When you first buy any of your meat products, before you stick it into the freezer, because remember, it's been in a refrigerator type of cooling situation when you go to supermarkets, cut it first, and then divide it, and then put it in your freezer. If you're just gonna be portioning it out, and you're not cooking the whole thing for everybody, because then you're just gonna waste the whole thing if you're not gonna eat it all at within 2 or 3 days, mind you. But you can also keep it refrigerated in your refrigerator until you get to that point. Because mind you, once you put it in your freezer, defrosting the product and trying to thaw it out and then put it back in the freezer, don't do that, because it degrades the actual product, and it actually makes it go bad real quick. If you think about it, but always separate, keep it cold and refrigerate it in the refrigerator first, then separate it, and then put it in your freezer and stock it and do whatever you gotta do. Unless you're gonna do the whole thing, then put it in your freezer. That's a little tidbit from my wife Melissa. If she was here, she would tell you that. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take some oil, and we're gonna put a little bit into our pan, because we want to make sure our ground turkey does not stick to our pan or pot. Like I said, if you're doing this in a microwave environment, okay, in a microwave environment, you will put a little bit in a microwave-safe bowl, and that's how you will cook it in the microwave with the lid. Mind you, remember, always make sure you put a lid on it, because those things explode. Anything explodes in there. Okay, so we got the oil. It's heating up. Make sure, if you're doing this at home, make sure you have it on medium heat. Now we're going to put in the ground turkey noodles. So I'm going to take my ground turkey, open up the package, which I should have opened the package before, right? Alright, I'm going to get my dandy spatula that I love using. This is my favorite spatula, by the way. Right? And then we're going to stick this ground turkey into our pot. There it goes out. There we go. And mind you, ground turkey does not change into brown. In case you're expecting it to, it does not. Ground turkey does not change colors into brown. It's like a light opaque type of thing, or like, I don't know. I forget the color that Melissa tells it that it is. Right. There we go. Okay, so now that we have that in here, we're going to pour in the rest of the oil that we have here. We're going to let this simmer and cook. We're going to coat. Oh, and by the way, that was 1 cup of olive oil. Just in case you guys were wondering about that. I know my wife would be like, well, would you not tell me how much? Well, listen, not everybody does all that. Some people only put a little bit, some people put a lot. It all depends on the person, you know. You know, when you're cooking and seasoning, if you decide you want to omit certain things, that's totally up to you because you are the one that's eating it. So you can do that. All right. There we go. Put that there. I'm trying to see if I can find the lid. I don't remember where I put the lid. I should have found that first, right? So now that we have the ground turkey cooking, we're going to let it cook up for a little bit, and then we're going to start adding ingredients that you need for this. Now mind you, once I start saying the ingredients, please grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, and start writing them down. Because there's no way for me to show you the ingredients on here because I don't have a TV person next to me to do that. So, right? And mind you, unless you have a non-stick powder bowl, or pot, right? That you're using, this will stick to those things. Alright, put that there. So the next things you're gonna need to add for our quesadilla that we're making with the ground turkey is onions. So we took up 1 cup of a white onion. Here's 1 cup of white onion that we're gonna add into this to literally cook with it. And then there's other ingredients that we're going to add that either come later or come now. So this is one of the ones that's going to come now. That doesn't sound right, right? I was thinking about that as it left my mouth, and then I'm like, oh, damn. I'm just gonna walk off. I can't. Alright, so add in your cut up 1 onion. Now mind you, I cut this up in half and then cut it into slits. But because the onion already comes in layers, they'll pre-cut themselves, or not. They'll slide themselves off, I should say, in this. So here you go. Here's our 1 cup of onion that we're gonna mix into this. I love onions, man. Onions are freaking delicious. Just don't eat it as an apple. I don't know why would you. Who had actually? I want to know that. Who has ever been dared to eat an onion as if it was an apple? That'd be interesting to know. I don't know. I guess it's just for my own like preference and knowledge to know if someone has ever been dared to do that. And no, I have not. I've never done that. Just to let you know, no. I've never came across somebody who told me to do that. No evidence of it. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna deny that claim. Okay, I'm gonna deny that claim. Alright, so far we got the ground turkey. We have the onions. We'll put that to the side. All right. So now, once we let that cook for a little bit, the next thing we're going to start to add into this is salt and black pepper. Now, for the salt and black pepper, the salt is to taste. The ground pepper is about a tablespoon. So, tablespoon? No, 1 teaspoon. Oh, 1 teaspoon. Let me see 1 teaspoon. So, as Babe would be here, they would try to measure the stuff. So, I'm just going to do that just for my wife because she's awesome. I'm going to do that for her. So, it says 1 tablespoon of salt. Out of this container. this way. There's an actual bigger side. Hey, babe, what up? Hey, sorry that I'm not there a late day at work. It's okay, babe. Listen, I've been talking about you since I started. So here you go. 1 tablespoon of salt. Man, you can omit this if you need to. There you go. Alright, tablespoon of salt. And then 1 tablespoon of black pepper. There we go. All mixed together. And mind you, by the way, and I created some small little things over here. You guys can see. Oh wait, I have it backwards. Wait, I don't know. No, it's like this, right? Lunchbreak. You see it, right? Lunchbreak delicious. It's backwards. Wait, I don't know whichever way you guys are seeing it. I don't know if it's the right way, whichever way you see it. I wrote Lunchbreak delicious on the salt and pepper. By the way, I got bored on it. All right, let's mix this in. There you go. And this is already starting to smell good. This is gonna be what's gonna go inside of our quesadillas. Like I said, I'm gonna show you a nice little hack to that stuff. Wait, are you saying yes to the little salt and pepper shaker thing? Listen, I had to show it at least once. Might have that as, you know, for something later. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, it's a little bit of oil left. No oil left behind. Come on. No oil left behind. There. Alright, so the next thing you're gonna add into this is some minced garlic. Like I said, so I prepared everything for you guys already. So for the minced garlic part, it says half a tablespoon, and I already measured everything out for Melissa's sake. That's the TikTok song in my head. Okay. Alright, so here's the 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. I'm gonna add the 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. There you go. What are you talking? Wait, what song are you talking about, babe? You have me going like what? And then the next thing that this calls for is for chili powder. But I'm going to be using cayenne pepper. So we're going to do half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Make sure we get all cayenne pepper. Then mix that in. Nice. Oops. Make sure everything's getting all those flavors. Make sure to literally mix that thoroughly. So what happened? Who in the... Oh my god, no. Ah, there, now you stuck it in my head. Damn it. That's what happened. See, and it's funny because I've been having that other song from TikTok in my head where the ring one, you know, marry me, Juliet. Yeah, you guys know what the hell the damn song is, man. That's been playing all over my freaking brain all day today. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna close this up for a little bit. Let that simmer. So, mind you, so the 3 things we've added to this is just the onions, the salt, the ground pepper, the minced garlic. Oh yeah. Actually, no, we have more than that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 things we've added to this so far. We're gonna let that cook a little bit. So now, the next, the next thing I'm gonna add is the cilantro. So for the cilantro, hey Laura, what up? So for the cilantro part, what happened? They've said, careful with the spice if you have heartburn. Yes, that is very true. So like I said before, you can do this however way style you want, because literally you're the one that's enjoying it. So you can omit whatever you want onto this and season it however way you want. You know, just leaving the onion part and leaving certain other things that you might need from it, but just omit it to however way you're liking it. So the next part that this calls for is 2 tablespoons of cilantro. which you can leave out if you wanted to. Okay? So I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of cilantro. That was a lot of cilantro. Even I said when I looked at her, like, what? 2 tablespoons? What? And mind you, this is all for, all the ingredients is for a pound worth of either ground turkey or ground beef. So it's literally up to you when you're making it. You decide how much of whatever. And then there's things online on sites where you can actually use for it to portion the stuff out. Like, so if you're only doing half a pound and you wanted certain ingredients to be what they were, I forgot the name of the website that Babe uses to tell her, okay, this is how much you need of that. This is how much you need of that, because you're portioning it out, right? So we just mixed in our cilantro into the batch. Wow, this smells freaking good. Oh, and I gotta get a spoon because this thing needs to love. Or maybe I'll use my other favorite spatula, or my original favorite spatula. Oh, babe, you got that song stuck in my head now. Now I'm sticking it in my head. Alright, there you go. Alright, so the next thing this calls for is for, where is it? Hold on. 3 tablespoons. And mind you, those other things were teaspoons. The other ingredients that I put in. 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. Not tomato sauce or spaghetti sauce. Tomato paste. 3 tablespoons of it. And like I said, I measured everything out already. So we're going to add in our 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. Gonna make that infuse to all our stuff. Because it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better and it's gonna get interesting. Like I said, the only thing I changed was the fact of the chili powder, because I don't have chili powder. So yeah, that's all. Chili powder to me is spicy and other stuff. And I think we have a guest. Give me 1 second, peoples. Yes. Sorry about that, folks. That was my dad. My dad just did a delivery of food. I would have put him on live, but you know he's kind of shy. So yeah. So my dad just did a delivery. So there you go. So now we added that, and the next thing we're gonna add into this is that it calls for 4 tablespoons of butter. Why? I don't know. But hey, it's part of the recipe, right? So here's our 4 tablespoons of butter. Okay. This is all part of the recipe. Don't worry, I'll try to see if I can get them on one day into the live. Oh my god, yo, this is looking fantastic. Okay, now I understand why it's needed. Holy shit. You guys gotta see this. I know people on Instagram can't see it fully, but you guys gotta see how this is coming out. Holy crap. And I'm thinking, nah, it's gonna look bad because of all the stuff it's asking for. But, what? Hold up. Yo, come see this. Look. Look how this looks. My career. Hold on, I'm just making sure I don't cover it with the light. Look how it's looking. It's crazy. Now I'm gonna set you guys back right there. Alright. Alright. So what is everybody saying? What up, Mario? I'll be making my own infused butter soon. Yes! I don't know what you wrote there, James. What? Alright, so we got that done. Now the last thing this needs is, of course, what's our main dish that we're making? What's the name of the dish we're making today? Cheesy ground turkey quesadillas. Besides the fact that of the other stuff that we need for this. So yeah, so before we add in the cheese, I'm gonna do that. Hey, that's from Mario. I love chives. I'm gonna add in some chives. It's not part of the ingredients, but I'm gonna add it because I want to. I love chives. Like legit. I had my wife buy me like a whole bunch of bottles from Dollar Tree of chives. Alright, let's mix it. See? Alright, I told you, this was my original favorite one, and I ended up using it again. Alright, let's mix in our chives that we just added to this. Because the next thing we need to do is add in our cheese. Now for this part, you guys are talking to each other. Mary and James are saying hi to each other, by the way. The next part of this is 1 cup of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. Which I should just put this on some bread and make some grilled cheese. Maybe we should do some grilled cheese on Lunchbreak. What you guys say? Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna add this cheese, 1 cup of cheese, into the mix, and begin to mix it. And it doesn't need that much time, because once it starts to infuse itself, as you see here, cheese has already melted. Now you can set this to low, because this portion is going. Wow. See? Look at this. Yo, I gotta show you guys. I know I'm sorry for the Instagram people who can't really see this. I'm gonna try to bring it close to you guys. There you go. There you go. You guys can see it. Now, people on Facebook, I'm gonna bring you this way. Look at that. Look how it looks. Can't wait. Alright, so here comes our second thing to do now. So I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna put this to the side. Right? Because here now comes the second portion of what we need to do for our cheesy ground turkey quesadillas. So mind you, we did the stuffing part for the quesadillas. What does Mario said? Grilled cheese with bacon, tomato soup on the side. Yes! Well, we did that. I think we did that already. We did that for one of the episodes. What am I talking about? I just realized that. Let's say, yo, New Yorkers are so damn nosy. You know what it says? Alright, so we're going to be using some flour tortillas, but these are low carb flour tortillas that I'm stealing from Babe. And because she's not here, she can't hate me. I'm just telling you. Babe, I'm stealing your tortillas. that doesn't sound right though. Alright, so we're gonna take these guys, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. So, like I said before in the beginning, normally a quesadilla is done when you take a flour tortilla, right? And then, of course, you can also use the spatula to spread it around. To help it spread, just to help the love of it to spread all over the place. Love. Alright, so we have that on low. So what we're gonna do, so normally the quesadilla is done like this. Right? One, whatever the stuff that goes in the middle. Oh, people who are watching the video. So basically a quesadilla is done like this. You got the flour tortilla at the bottom. You put whatever that you're gonna put on the quesadilla. Then you put another flour tortilla on top, and then cook it. And then you have your quesadilla, and then you use pizza cutter and chop that thing up. I am gonna show you a different method of doing to make it into a nice little pocket, because when the quesadilla is cut up, all the sides are exposed. There's nothing holding it together when you try to, you know. To me that sounds messy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the flour tortilla. Mind you, do this trick the next time you do this. People are gonna be like, what? Right? Cut it in half and get yourself 2 pieces. Now you have 2 pieces, right? Here comes the fun part. So you get your stuffing, right? Get your stuffing. Put it right in the middle. And I'll just drop a little bit, but it's okay. And try to keep it in the middle. And don't overstuff it or put too much. There's a reason for it, right? And then what you're gonna do is that you're gonna wrap it as if it was a crepe or a wrap, right? But you keep it as a triangle. Boom, just like this. You fill it up, roll it up, and bam. See it? You made it into a little tortilla. Now, you're gonna put it with the flap down on your pan or skillet for it to cook. Mind you, that's all you gotta do. It's the same thing. Get your tortilla, get your stuffing, put the stuffing in the middle. Remember, you don't want to overfill it. And then wrap it. What did Mary say? That's all over. It happens everywhere. But look, see? Triangle, close, triangle, close. See? Doesn't fall off the sides, except for the bottom. And then put it right in your skillet to cook. Bam. So now, once it's fully cooked, the only spot it's gonna come down from is the bottom. And then that's all you do. You cook it for a few minutes on there, and then boom, you have yourself a pocket where the food stays in the middle and only comes down the bottom, which is just the grease, and you can enjoy it. And I just thought of that today, by the way. I did. So, I'm going to show you again. So you take your tortilla. Boom. Show everybody. Cut it in the middle. As good as you can. Get one part. Circular side first. Right? Get your stuffing. Put your stuffing. Remember, don't overfill it. There you go. And then, if you do a crepe, triangle fold, triangle fold. Boom. And put it face down on the fold into your pan. Bow down. Hey, look, Madame came on. Tiene que traducirlo en español. Yo no lo entiendo. So, by the way, my dad just wrote, I have to translate it in Spanish because he doesn't understand. So, I do have people who do watch. And thank you there for that. Mind you, people want to see you the next time. So, para que gente sepa lo que estamos haciendo, que estamos cogiendo la tortilla redondo, cortando la mitad, y ahora le vamos a poner la carne en el medio. ¿Okay? Cogemos un chin, pues no le ponga tanto, ahí en el medio, same time, same, put it in the middle. There we go. No ponga tanto, nada más para lo suficiente para ponerlo, para cerrarlo. There you go. Después un lado, con un triángulo, y el otro lo mismo. Ya que tú lo tienes, lo pones a boca abajo, lo pones a cocinar. Yeah, Spanish, baby. There you go. Look at that. Now at this point, once you flip them over, I want to do the last two so we can put it in the pan. You can put some cheese on top on the piece that actually melted to give it a little bit more oomph. Really big. My wife just wrote "que lo que money" is like a saying for the Dominicans. So here you go. One more last time. Okay, lo corto por mitad. Coge un pedazo. El pedazo que es redondo. Okay, le pone la carne en el medio. Nada más pongo lo suficiente, no lo ponga para que se sale todo desde el lado. Pongo lo suficiente en el medio. ¿Okay? Después coge un lado, un esquina del lado, el otro, como un triángulo, y en la otra esquina, lo mismo, y lo cierra. Después lo pone boca abajo para que se cocine. Y ahí está. There we go. Now the last one. Para la gente que están viendo ahora, estamos haciendo quesadilla, pero en forma de huesillos. Did that make sense? I don't know the term in Spanish for quesadilla pockets or crepes or something like that, right? Esquina por esquina. Boom. Oh, slip it out. There we go. And the last one will put it down. Now, we'll take some tongs. Flip this. Oh, look at that. Look at that beast. Gotta figure out how to get better tongs to flip these dishes with. There you go. Look at that. So now at this point, now that it has been sealed, these are the brand new ones that we put in there. What you can do is that you can put some cheese on the very top. Quesadilla estilo bolsillo. Thank you, Dad. See, there you go. My dad's helping me out with Spanish because I have no clue. Alright. So there you go. So I'm only going to make 6, only because it's on me and my wife here today. So I'm only making 6. Unless, Dad, ¿tú quieres que te traiga algo para abajo? I'll make you some. What does James say? James says something flat to flip maybe. Yes. Ooh. You know what would be cool? Like if we put it into a waffle maker like this, or a quesadilla maker, and just cook them that way. Or maybe the grill. I'm just saying. So mind you, I haven't seen anyone actually do what on Carlos. So I probably is the first one who did this. Probably, I don't know. But this is what I thought of today, because I was like, quesadilla regular style, cut it in half, it's gonna spill on the sides. There has to be a way to fold it, like not burritos, a folded triangle. I'm just saying, it works. No, I don't like turkey. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, I forgot. I forgot you always bought me the turkeys. I have a quesadilla maker in storage. Yes, I know you do, man. What's that? So Babe said, that's okay, make more. They'll eat them. I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, so I'll make more. So once this is done, I'll do some new ones. But that's basically all you have to do. Oh, and by the way, peoples, all this stuff is good, because I'm going to have to take out the first 3 ones. Let me take out these first 3 first, before I announce something. Okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe better. Probably these are better. These are better. definitely better to use to flip them with. Yep. Back to the travel. I know babe will be saying some certain words. There you go. That's good. Then I'm just gonna let me get the other tongs so I can take some of these remnants. So I'm just gonna garnish right on top of them. Now, see when I flip these over, I wanted to show you what I wanted to do with these before. Right? So you get some cheese. I actually finished off all the cheese that I had in there for the cup. You get some of this cheese, and you put it on the top. After this has been flipped over, you can make more cheese quesadilla. You only want a little bit. You don't want to put too much. There you go. So I'm gonna put those to the side. I'm gonna put all of them there, and then I'll do the presentation later. So those people who are just tuning in, I'm going to show you again what you have to do. I think these are about good seeds. I'm going to take these guys out. Another cheese that didn't fully melt in it, but you get the gist of it. I don't want these to, that's the problem I saw, see? So if I don't grab them from the sides, they actually start to spill out. Like I said, we need something better than this thing to use. Now, I'm going to show you one more time how to make this. Then I'll show you my surprise for you guys. Just clean this, put it to the side. So, all you got to do is take a flour tortilla. Now mind you, you're not doing the regular quesadilla way. What happened? Cheese roll, keep making them until the show is done. Oh no, I got a surprise though, that's why. And then that's blank when you describe the folding process. What? Sour cream with dill and chives, yes. And then James says something white and flat. Oh yes, white. Oh, I'm so stupid. I think they have this like spatula thing that holds it down, and then you can flip them. I think I've seen that. All right, so here you go. So we're going to take the quesadilla. Vamos a coger la quesadilla, or the flour tortilla. Vamos a cortar mitad. We're going to cut it in half. Simple, right? You get whatever your stuffing is. Right? It's like this. This is our stuffing. This is the ground turkey with the cheese, the onions, the garlic, paprika, and all that stuff. Right? Put this right here. Right? Just enough to put in our quesadilla. No pongan tanto, la mano necesita para cerrar. So we take one corner, cogemos una esquina, coge la otra esquina, take the other corner, close it up, and fold this top pocket. Then you put it flat down for it to cook. There we go. Once again, tortilla, circular side. Those who are watching, I'm gonna put you down here. Hey D, what up? I mean, Albert. Why I say D? Carl. Jesus Christ, my brain is going. What up, Carl? I saw Albert Birdie, I was like, what? My bad, I'm sorry. I do apologize for that. Alright, so put the stuffing in the middle of the quesadilla. And I'm gonna put you guys down this way. So you can see it. You just put enough so you can close it. There you go. One side, triangle, Other side, triangle. Hold it up. Just into another triangle, just like this. Make sure you do it inside. And then you put it flap down. Lo pone a boca abajo para que se cocine, so it can cook. There you go. Now, while that's cooking, because I'll do more in a second, I got an actual surprise. So, we know we've talked about bringing people on live and cutting, you know, stuff like that. I got a surprise for you guys. Hold on. Introducing live chat. Yes, we have live chat right now. Look at it, boom. Those who are watching over here, look at it. I think you'll be able to see it. There we go. We have live chat. We're gonna bring somebody randomly into our live right here, chatting. Yes, we're gonna capable of doing that. We're gonna bring someone live to the show. Ba-down. Now it could be anybody. Anybody. Whoever picks up that I press the button for will be live with us. Yes. So, let's see who's going to be the lucky person who's going to come on our live and see if they pick up. Oh, wait a second. Oh, this will be surprising. Let's bring in my mother-in-law. Will she pick up, peoples? Will she pick up? Uh-oh, it's dialing. And she picked up! Hello! Welcome to the live! There is my mother-in-law. There you go. Pat is live with us. Da-da-da! Live! She's on the show. There you go, see? Random, see? There you go, everybody. So, welcome to Lunchbreak. As we're doing here, we are making cheesy ground turkey quesadillas. Look at that, everybody. You're seeing a live person. Welcome. Oh. And there you go. There's my father-in-law. Lewis is on live right there. There you go. See, now we got 2 people on the live. See? Live chat. So you guys are on TV right now with us. See, people? Now we've gotten the log truck. So what do you think? This is what we made for the stuffing. No. We'll bring it closer to you guys so you can see it. There. And then this is what we made. There you go. So no problem. So there you go, people, everybody. Thank you for joining our live. There you go. So there you go, people. Live chat. We have brought you live chat finally on the live. That this is how we're gonna be bringing random calls. We're just gonna dial somebody and they pick up. They'll be live with us. You can ask them whatever you want. So without further ado now, and here, finally it's the wife! The
Hi
wife
guys.
is here!
Hi.
There you go! Oh, came on the live. Oh. So there you go, peoples. A lunch break exclusive. Yes, James. Lunch break exclusive. Now we have live chat, which I'm going to put on the apron later. So, I was trying to get Doobie. Doobie was going to participate. He wanted to be the first one to do it. But he's at a meeting at the moment, so he's not available. But he said that for the next one, he will try to do his best to be available. But the wife is here now, so let's congratulate the wife. Thank you for doing what you do best as always, for staying and, you know,
dealing with
doing
crazy
thing.
people
Yes.
and sick people, and that's what I do.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn this off. So I'm not gonna do anymore. So we're gonna do two things. So I'm gonna say goodbye to the last chat person.
Bye.
The second thing is we want to send a congratulations and a happy birthday to Lisa. My Lisa from Kina TV. Whose birthday is today?
And happy birthday to our niece Zoe.
Yes,
Our
which was
niece
yesterday.
Zoe turned
So
4.
happy birthday to Lisa. Happy
And
birthday to
Zoe.
Zoe. And happy birthday to all those people who are still having birthdays at the end of this month. And now we're moving into August. Because actually, technically, you're not going to see this till August anyway. But thank you, everybody, for that.
It hasn't been a traditional birthday that you're used to, but guess what? Thank God you see another birthday. Some
Yes.
people don't get to see it, so.
That is very true. So now, I'm going to move this to the side. There's some there for you to taste test if you want.
Now?
You don't have to now. You can actually, no. Let's taste test the stuff because everybody knows what a quesadilla flour tortilla tastes like anyway. So todo el mundo sabe cómo se sabe una tortilla, pero la diferencia es que what we want to try to do is that to see if our stuffing actually came out good. That's what we want to try to see for reals. So Dave is going to taste test the stuffing portion of the quesadilla. Entonces ella va a comer una porción, va a saber y saborear. I don't know.
No te puedes comer eso porque tiene un estómago como chiquitito.
I can't say to savor. I don't know how to savor. Say savor in
Sabor.
Spanish. Sabio. No, but I think it's like saborar. So like to flavor something. I don't know. Dad, chime in. Tell me. Let me know. ¿Cómo le gusta?
Puede comer un chin porque tiene un estómago como chiquitito.
Yeah, my wife has a small little stomach. For those who don't know that, ella tiene un estómago chiquito, por eso ella no puede comer tanto. So there's your translation, peoples. So here we go. Careful, it's hot. Oh, we're good. It's cool. Woo! I was afraid.
You know what it tastes like to me?
Please don't.
Hamburger Helper.
I knew it! That's why I was like looking at the recipe and it reminds me of
like
that.
Hamburger Helper, but the cheesy one. All it's missing is the noodles.
See, and
Mr.
it's funny because
Noodle!
that's what the recipe like kind of like reminded me of.
It does, but it is actually really good. I would have probably cut back on the onion a little bit, only because onions kind of like upset my stomach a little bit.
Yeah, because I'm like a whole full chopped cupped onion. Like, damn.
I understand why they did it though.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
for filling?
for the flavor.
Got it.
But you could probably put onion powder instead, but
Oh.
definitely,
That's a nice tidbit.
yeah. It's really good. I'm not saying it's not, but I would have probably done the onions. I probably would have cut back, just only because, like I said, I'm sensitive to certain things.
I got you.
But
That's awesome. So now, let me show you guys. Oh, did this thing turn off? Yes.
yes,
That's right, I lost my light. Oh no, I never turned it on. I don't think I ever turned on the light, did I? I don't remember. Alright, so now let me show you the presentation piece that I'm gonna create. Hand me one of the white board.
he draws everything out.
What are you talking about? Just hand me a white plate.
Because I want to take a shower and eat.
Alright, so I'm gonna take one of these. I'm gonna take this. One with it. Actually, no,
Jeez.
this way I show the presentation. One without, one with. Right? Hand me the sour cream. Alright? And then where's our, oh man, not a parsley. No. This tells you how much I use parsley, by the way. So I'm just gonna decorate this a little bit with some parsley on the sides. There you go.
Dollop of Daisy. You don't know that? Oh my god.
And then basil
Anybody
put
know
some
that
sour
commercial?
cream on the side. Or you can actually use whatever dressing you like to use. Sour cream, guacamole, or regular salad dressing. Dave uses cheddar bacon ranch. And that thing is delicious.
It is.
But you know what would have made greatness on this? If I had some tzatziki sauce. Some real tzatziki sauce. there you have it, peoples. There is our quesadilla for those on Instagram. You can see it. Our little quesadilla pockets. Cheesy ground turkey quesadillas wrapped in a pocket. And those are on Facebook who are watching. I'm gonna bring it this way. You guys can see it. There you go. Right there. And that's the wife who's eating.
Snacking because I'm trying to get to the shower.
Yes. So, thank you everybody once again for joining us on our live. I thank you all for the love, the support, the everything you guys do for us and give us and literally make us continue doing these programs. And of course, thank you to my wife who's always there supporting me and giving me the shoulder to lean on.
Boo!
But thank you everybody. Please stay safe. Enjoy your day. Stay, literally stay, please. We want to see you tomorrow. Ooh. What up, Lisa? How you doing? Who's Lisa? On time? So thank you everybody for tuning in and watching us make our cheesy ground turkey quesadilla. And for everybody out there, please visit our social medias. Go to IMDb, look up Lunchbreak, one word. Share, like, comment, the whole thing to everybody in the world. Share these videos and join our social medias. Instagram, Snapchat, we have it. Christian Knight on the page. And TikTok. So, everybody, thank you once again. We love you. And as we say here on Lunchbreak, because this was Lunchbreak Delicious.
It was.
This is going to be even more Lunchbreak Delicious later.
In a minute.
Wait. Don't settle for less, and
Give your best. That.
I gotta hear Andy's voice. Thank you, everybody. We'll catch you later.